Okay, Bismillah. I can see more people already coming in. Okay, Bismillah. 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 I would like to introduce myself first. I'm Ain. I'm the Asia Pacific Regional Director. I won't be able to to look at the chat box at the same time, but my colleague here, Zahida, should be able to to read all your chat, and we'll have a session for Q&A. Okay. So are you guys excited for Ramadan? So it's going to be very, very soon, right? 20 days plus. So LaunchGood, we have been working so hard to give the best experience for you, to give the best Ramadan experience for you. We've been working on this since last year. So there are a lot of new offerings for the ones who have joined our sessions from the first webinar. There are a lot of new updates today because we just launched our Ramadan page yesterday on the 22nd of March. So today I will walk through the new page with you. And also, if you remember from the first webinar, we also mentioned CC referrals program, Ramadan referrals program, where you get to help us, to recruit people to sign up, and you get all these incentives. So we will walk through that as well. Okay. For the ones who missed the first one, do not worry. We'll be going through, what we have shared from the first one as well, and also the recent updates. Yeah. Okay, so Ramadan on LaunchGood. Today with me, I have my colleagues. I will be introducing them, where later on you know who to reach out to. You can reach out to them. We'll give you all the contact details later as well, okay? Ramadan on LaunchGood. Okay, Bismillah. Smash your fundraising goals this Ramadan. So what are we targeting this year? So last year we raised, the users on LaunchGood raised 32 million US dollars in the month of Ramadan, and this year we hope to go bigger than ever. We hope to raise more than double from last year. 75 million US dollars. We'll gather around 415,000 donors. And our marketing team, our branding team, product team, all of them work so hard to bring in more than 9 million visits. Yeah, if you've been using LaunchGood for quite some time, you see that our user database, alhamdulillah, is growing and growing and growing. So who are our donors? Demographically, we would say in summary, they are professionals. Mostly are professionals, very well educated and wealthy, both Muslims and non-Muslims who appreciate Islam. Yeah? So why should you raise funds on LaunchGood this month of Ramadan? Thousands, we are expecting the number of visits is going to grow tremendously. And we have prizes. We have up to 2 million US dollars to give away. Yeah, and they're up for grabs. There are many ways to get these prizes. I'll be sharing that with you today. And alhamdulillah, we have grown our team members specifically for Ramadan. So you guys get a lot of support from us. Yeah. Okay, so let us show you how you can smash your fundraising goals this Ramadan. So this is the product that we have built. And alhamdulillah, we have launched this page. If you can go to launchgood.com/Ramadan, you will see we have launched it just few hours ago. Okay, so we are happy to walk through this page with you. Okay, so launchgood.com/Ramadan. You get to see this is how it looks like. And for the donors, they can go in here and they can automate their giving. So if they sign up here, it will bring them to to a page where they get to decide how much they want to donate a day, every day in the month of Ramadan. So for example, like if $1, so they want to donate $1 every day in the month of Ramadan. So they just put in the amount and then their card details, and it will automatically be deducted every day in the month of Ramadan. So last year we allow what we call this manual donations. So last year we had two options, either manual donation or auto donations. Yeah. So where if manual, you get to select, manually every day you go to our website and then you donate manually. But this year, we're gonna simplify everything. So we make it easier and we introduce giving list where it's only automatic auto donation available, no manual, but you still get to select, which campaign you want your donations to go to. Yeah. So the donors will get this dashboard, so they know, like, which day the donation which goes to which campaign, so they can simply click on those. So they either get to decide which campaign they will go to, like they get to pre-select those campaigns, or they just leave it to us. Yeah, they just leave it to LaunchGood to decide, to which campaign these donations will go to. If they want to pre-select, they will have a list where they can go through, and they just click, this heart shape on these campaigns, and these are like pre-selected. So donation will go to the campaign that they select, day 2, and so on. Okay, so they get to pre-plan, so they get to plan ahead which campaign the donations will be going to. Okay, and here's a slider. If they donate like $1 a day, how much will it be for the whole month, and so on. And donors also get to invite friends to join, and they'll be able to see, they get a notification if a friend joined through their link. Yeah. So they say, okay, hey, my friend Ali just joined through my unique link, and so on. Okay. So this is the summary of it. So set the daily giving amount, and never miss a day, because these auto donations will help you, to donate, and without even worry that you'll miss a day. Okay, so this will be done automatically, and all the campaigns that we have on LaunchGood are vetted. So the ones who have submitted a campaign with LaunchGood before, you know that how safe it is, right? You have submitted documents, and we screen through all the documents, and so on. So here's a film, like, just a general, overview of what Ramadan is on LaunchGood, and yeah, so you also get to see people who join from around the world, who joined this Ramadan program of ours. Yeah. Okay, so that's the Ramadan page. Okay. All right. So as a fundraiser, as a campaign creator on LaunchGood, two ways for you to smash your goals. Okay, one is daily contests and leaderboards, and another one if you purchase marketing package. So this is optional, and daily contests and leaderboards, it will, inshallah, definitely help you to increase your goals. So let's look at the first one, daily contests and leaderboards, peer-to-peer. So what does it mean by peer-to-peer? If you already have a community page, that's great. So if you don't have a community page yet, you can go to launchgood.com and click start your community. Okay. If you have more than one campaign and you like people to raise funds on your behalf, you can also start a community page. And I can show you an example of a community page. Yeah. For example, like launchgood.com Islamic Relief Malaysia. So this is a community page that they have created. And they put up their page, their image, their video, and people can create a campaign for Islamic Relief. So they just go here and click start a campaign, and they raise funds, and the funds will be channeled directly to Islamic Relief Malaysia. So meaning that anyone who starts a campaign under this page, they do not get access to the funds. It will go directly to IRM, Islamic Relief Malaysia. Yeah. So they have volunteers, they have students, they have influencers like this one, raising funds for them under this page. So Islamic Relief Malaysia, they do not have to worry about the funds, like going to the volunteers and so on, because it will directly be channeled to them. Okay, so this is a community page where this is peer-to-peer, people raising funds for them. All right. Okay, so from that page, guess what? We can have an internal challenge. So, for example, like Islamic Malaysia just now, if they decide to have a leaderboard on their page, we can actually build that for them. Okay, so the leaderboard looks like this. It can look like this, one category, or another way, you can also have two categories on your page. This category is only most supporters. So you can see the volunteers, they had campaigns up and they competed and you get to see like which volunteers campaign that got the most donors. And then Islam in Malaysia, gave them some incentives. So the first one with the highest supporters get 500 ringgit, and then the second one, and so on. Okay, so this is one category, most supporters. But if you want to have two categories, that is also fine. For example, like this one. So on this community page, it has two categories for most raised or most supporters. Yeah. So most raised, meaning that if they raise the most within a set of time, and you get to decide, when you want this leaderboard to be up, whether day 7 of Ramadan or day 27 of Ramadan, or if you want to have this like every day in the month of Ramadan. Okay, so most raised or most supporters. So it's exciting to see, all your volunteers getting excited to raise funds for you, and it will definitely help you to raise even more. Yeah. Okay, so these are peer-to-peer pages. So here are some examples who have done it before, like Lonely Orphans based in the UK and Help in Need today. So they gathered their volunteers, they briefed them, they had like trainings for the volunteers on how to do this. And they have like an info pack that they built and they shared with the volunteers. So yeah, so it's very interesting, especially this is like your own leaderboard. This is your own internal competition. Yeah. If you want this sort of page and if you want leaderboard, to be on that page, you can request for this leaderboard. So let us know by 25th of March, and you can also you can email for the countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, all the ASEAN countries. You can contact Zahida@launchgood.com. For Australia or New Zealand, for these two countries, you can email Asra@launchgood.com. Okay, I'm going to pause here a bit so that you have time to jot down these emails. All right. Okay, moving on. So daily contest. Daily contests, let me show you here. Okay. So how it works is that every day we are giving out these prizes. Okay, remember the leaderboards that you saw from the internal community page? Site-wide, we're going to have this daily contest. So we're giving out these prizes every day. So day one, for example, okay, this day one, these prizes. And then day two, we have new set of winners. Day three, new set of winners. So you can win every day, no problem. But the maximum would be 30,000 in total of those prizes. The maximum that you can win is 30,000 US dollars. Okay, you can win day one, day two, day seven. Then when you reach 30,000 US dollars, you will give those opportunities to others as well to win. Okay, so it's a fair playing field. Yeah. And the start date for the start time for this, because we say that you need to raise the money within 24 hours, right? For the start time for this would be the start time would be 7 p.m. EST, Eastern time. So we follow the US time. So it will start from 7 p.m. EST and it will end at 7 p.m. EST. Okay, so you'll find we haven't launched the page for this yet, for the leaderboard, because it will start on the first day. So you'll see the leaderboard and all the campaigns competing on day one Ramadan. So for you to see this leaderboards, you can go to launchgood.com/leaderboards. Yeah. Okay. So how do you want to enter this daily contest? It's simple. Step one, as long as you have a campaign live on LaunchGood during Ramadan, you're eligible to enter. So you don't have to fill in all those, any forms to enter or things like that. As long as you have your campaigns live during Ramadan, you're automatically in the game. Rally your crowd. Step two, really get your family and friends to support your campaign. Get them, to help you to top the leaderboards in these two categories. Yeah. All right. So simple, I guess. But it sounds simple. So you need to really work hard, to get your crowd to join. If you want to take part, soon, inshallah, we're going to have, how to win this daily contest webinars, because we've learned so much from our users in the previous years. Like they have all these tips and strategy, all these tricks on how to win this daily contest. You can join our daily contest. This will be the Zoom link. It's the same Zoom link that we are using right now. So next week on Tuesday, Kuala Lumpur time is going to be 3 p.m., Jakarta 2 p.m., and Sydney 6 p.m. So I'm going to pause here a bit so you can jot down all the details. Okay. Okay, so the Zoom link would be bit.ly/fundraising with LaunchGood. And it's going to be same day next week, just a different time. All right. Okay. All right, referral challenge. Referral challenge. It starts from 22nd of March. Okay, it just started a few hours ago, and it will end April 20th. What is referral challenge? So referral challenge is, you remember when I mentioned here, where the donors get to sign up to give every day in the month of Ramadan. We need your help to recruit people to join this donation challenge. Okay. So if you help us to recruit this, donors, what you will get is $50 per sign up will be channeled to your campaign. Okay, so you have to build your own unique team link, and then there's no limit, so you can recruit as many signups as you can. For example, here, if you get 100 people to sign up, and then you get 5,000 US dollars, it will channel that towards your campaign. Okay, if you get 1,000, you get 50,000. So there's no limit. Okay, the limit is the sky. So no limit, and there's no minimum. Last year we put the minimum 10 signups, then you get the $50 per sign up. But this year, even you get one sign up, you still get $50. If you get two signups, you get $100. Okay, there's no minimum and there's no maximum. So let us show you the winners last year, so you get some idea what the leaderboard is going to look like. Yeah. So last year, these were the winners. Like we had Team Celebrate Mercy. They got 370 signups. So 370 signups times $50. Imagine that, yeah. And for being the one with the highest number of signups, in addition to that, they got 10,000 US dollars. Yeah. So we also have a leaderboard of how many signups and so on. So we're giving away all these prizes to the top 6. Yeah. I mean, these additional prizes, but you still get, even though you're not in the top 6, even you recruit like 10 signups or 1 sign up, you still get that $50 per sign up going to your campaign. All right. So let us walk through. If you go to your campaign, if you already have a campaign, even if it's not submitted, even if we haven't approved it yet, you'll be able to see on your campaign page. For example, let me go to this one. Okay, so for the ones who have campaigns, you have access to these tools, right? So view, edit, donors, financial, Ramadan, and insights. And here you go. So that's Ramadan tab. So when you click on the Ramadan tab, here. Okay, there's a video of me explaining, you know, how it works. Yeah. So here's how it works. So first, choose a name, whatever your team's name, like ABC, whatever name here, and then save it, and then you'll get a unique link. Okay, and then copy your link. For example, if your team name is ABC, so we show as launchgood.com/team ABC, and you copy that link and you share it, you know, through WhatsApp or Facebook. So we have like a template, like a WhatsApp message template for you to share around. So don't worry about, you know, like cracking your head thinking about, you know, what are the words that you need to use and things like that. We have templates for those. Yeah, once you click on this, you get a template, and also your link. And you can customize your own message as well. You know, if you get, you know, very personal, and that will be even better. Yeah, and then you get to see, you know, your current standing on the leaderboard, like this leaderboard here. Okay, so it's coming soon. It's not up yet, so it's gonna be on launchgood.com/leaderboards. Yeah. Okay. So as simple as that. So you've seen the instructions. So just follow the instructions, and make sure the link, this link is not editable. So meaning that once you have decided that team's name, it's going to be that name. Yeah. All right. So far, I think the chat box is busy. So I'm going to ask my colleague Zahida. Any questions so far, Zahida, from the chat box?
Yeah, so I did answer the questions, but perhaps you can answer for everyone in the webinar to listen to the answer as well. So the first question is, does that mean for the leaderboard, the community pitch leaderboard, does that mean every volunteer needs to register?
So it depends on like how you do it. I can see that some organization, like if the orphans, they create a Google form where, you know, the orphans fill up the form and lonely orphans create the campaigns for them. Okay, because they just want to make it easy for the volunteers. Or you can just tell your volunteers to go to your page and click start a campaign. And there is a way where if you want to make it easy for the volunteers to, because start a campaign, you need to you know, collect all those details. To let me show you, because there's one way for you to create a template. You can actually create a template for them. Yeah. So if you go to edit, if you go to community options, you can actually create a template for a campaign. So anyone who clicks on start a campaign, they already get, you know, all these image, pitch, everything, giving levels, pre-filled. Yeah. So they get a pre-filled campaign. You can either create a template for them, or you can just leave it empty and then they just go here, start a campaign, and they fill in all the details. Or another way, like, you know, lonely orphans, they just provide Google Forms and they just do it, you know, do the campaigns for the volunteers. Okay? Anything that is easy for you. Okay, another question, Zahida?
Okay, so for the sign-ups, are these targeted to only new donors to LaunchGood or new donors to Ramadan?
It doesn't have to be new donors. It can be someone, it can be you know, donors that have signed up on LaunchGood. So these are sign-ups for Ramadan, our Ramadan program. Okay, sign-ups for this program here. Okay, not sign up on LaunchGood, not having an account on LaunchGood. It can be like all or new donors on LaunchGood, but, you know, signing up to this product, this Ramadan product. Okay.
So these exclude pre-enrolled donors, right? Perhaps you can share more.
Oh, okay. Some donors, they decide to pre-enroll because some donors who have used this product before, they tick a box and they say, okay, I want to be pre-enrolled. So meaning that automatically when we have this product again, they will be automatically signed up, automatically enroll into this program. So for the ones who did not take that part, the pre-enroll option, yeah, they can sign up through your unique link. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so two more questions. For sign up challenge, does it have to be a community page or individuals campaign can also participate as well?
Yes, individual campaigns can participate. It doesn't have to be community page because you get to create that unique link. This unique link here, Ramadan, as you can see that this comes from the campaign page. Yeah. So if you create a link from this page, okay, this is the one for the ones who have more than one campaigns. Yeah. So if you click a link, if you create a unique link from this page, the $50 per sign up will be channeled to this specific campaign. Okay. All right. So it doesn't have to be, you don't need a community page. Even you only have one campaign, you just create that link from this Ramadan tab. All right.
Okay, one last question for now. Can you share again when will the sign up start be counted and the end for the challenge?
Okay. 22nd of March. So just started a few hours ago until April 20th. Okay. Here. March 22nd until April 20th. So you can start recruiting, you can start creating your sign up unique link right now. Okay. All right, we'll continue. Zakat, Alhamdulillah, LaunchGood is a proud owner of Zakat.com. So if you haven't seen Zakat.com, this is how it looks like. So Zakat.com, as you can see, brought to you by LaunchGood. We have scholars will verify your campaigns if you mark your campaigns as Zakat. So what the scholars will, look at your campaign and verify them. So how do you know whether your campaign has been verified, approved and verified is you will get this icon here. It's loading. Do you see this icon? So it will appear on your campaign. Okay. Once your campaign as a campaigns are Zakat verified, you'll be seeing all these icons, this Z icon here. Okay, this one here. All right. Yeah, so that's zakat.com. And we also have like a Zakat calculator on this page as well. Yeah, all these resources, all resources related to Zakat. Okay. So why should you have your Zakat campaign on LaunchGood? Because inshallah, with having like zakat.com, people always Google the word Zakat in the month of Ramadan. So yeah, it's the best time to have your Zakat campaign up on LaunchGood in this specific month. Yeah. And also we have all these experts giving advices on Zakat, and we have all these Zakat tools and resources as well, and we have a dedicated support team just for Zakat. Okay. So last year we had like Penny Appeal USA raise funds on LaunchGood, and they joined all these daily contests and winnings and all these referrals program. And in total they got 39,000 US dollars. And they also invested in marketing packages. They invested like 50,000 US dollars, and they get 3.5x ROI from that. And then through some organic donations. So in total, 800 plus thousand US dollars. So another case study, Reed Foundation from UK. So they also join all those daily contests and Ramadan referrals, and they got 30,000 plus US dollars. And they also invested in marketing packages, and in return, alhamdulillah, they got more than 4x ROI. And also through organic donations. So for Omar and Hana, for the case study from this region, Omar and Hana, the Islamic cartoon, right? So they wanted to raise funds for their app last year, and they raised 23,000 ringgit from their organic donations, and as well they invested in marketing packages, and from there they got 3.4x ROI. Okay, as you can see, these campaigns are very quality campaigns. So if you are interested in marketing packages, remember to make sure that your campaigns are top-notch, good quality, because not all who apply for marketing packages will be offered these marketing packages. Yeah, because we are very selective, and I can share with you, what does it mean by marketing packages, what we have in store. So marketing packages, we have a very limited quantity because it doesn't make sense to have a lot of spots and then make it like so noisy, because we need this to be limited spots and people get to view your campaign. If it's too noisy, all the donors will be diluted, it will be here and there. So that's why we keep it limited. Again, quality first. And also we guarantee 1x ROI, meaning that you will not lose money. So if you invest like $6,000 for marketing package, we'll make sure that you'll get $6,000 at least back. Yeah, or else we will refund. Okay, and the expected ROI would be between 3 to 4x. So this is the average that we see every year. And some even got, historically there has been, one campaign that got as high as 12x. So again, it depends on the quality of your campaign as well. Yeah. So 3 marketing package options is either premium feature bundle or newsletter or Zakat feature. So for premium, look at the first one. Let us look at the first one, premium feature bundle. There's homepage, discover page, giving list, and thank you page. So remember when I mentioned giving list from the Ramadan, like this one here. Here, like a menu where they can pre-select which campaign. So we give them the menu. So we put your campaign on the menu. Okay. So giving list, homepage, the normal homepage feature. You see the carousel on LaunchGood.com. So those are paid spots. And discover page is where we have a discover tab where people who go to LaunchGood, they want to discover more campaigns. They go on that page, they go to that tab, and we'll feature your campaign there. And also thank you page. Thank you page is when once someone makes a donation, and we tell them, or you may also like these campaigns, so your campaign get to be featured there. Okay. So in terms of the prices, if you look at the cost, so you get to select any 10 days, the first 10 days or second 10 days or third 10 days. The first 10 days is 6,000, and the second 10 days is 8,000, and the third one, of course, being the last 10 nights of Ramadan, will be 12,000 US dollars. Okay, and it will be featured in rotation, so you get equal eyeballs with other campaigns as well. Equal number of eyeballs, on your campaign. You're giving a fair chance to all campaigns. Yeah. So second option is newsletter feature. Newsletter feature, you get to select any 10 days, the first 10, second 10, or last 10, but the last 10 days is not including the 27th night. Yeah. So how it works is that if you choose the first 10 days, for example, and we will create an exclusive newsletter, and it will go out to 100,000 of our active donors. And we'll choose a day, like if you choose the first 10 days, we'll choose a day when we will feature your campaign on the newsletter. Okay. It can be like first day, second day, third day, or any day, but as long as it falls under the first 10 days. Okay, it's one newsletter. So same goes to the second one and third one. So that's why the last 10 days, it doesn't include on the 27th, because 27th, it's a very limited spot, and we always see good ROI coming from the 27th. So the price for 27th is 24,000, and the price for any of the days for the last 10, excluding 27, is 12,000 US dollars, 8,000, and 6,000 for day 1 to day 10. All right, so for Zakat feature, remember that I showed you Zakat.com. So all the traffic going to Zakat.com, we will direct them to campaigns, to Zakat campaigns. So they can use all those tools on that page, the calculator, and then we recommend them, oh, you want to pay your Zakat? So these are the campaigns. Okay, so we will feature your campaigns here on launchgood.com/Zakat. And this is new to us, so that's why you see the price is lower compared to other features. It's 3,000 US dollars from day 1 until day 30. So do grab a chance, because the price for this might be, we might increase it. Who knows next year, right? Because this being new to us, that's why we're offering this price. Okay, so in summary, you get to see, all those premium feature bundle, newsletter, Zakat, and so on. Yeah, so here's the summary. Yeah, so you can choose like only one, or you can choose 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 3. It's totally up to you when you fill up the form, and then we'll reach out to you if your application is successful, or we might replace, the spots that you would like might not be available, or things like that. So we'll reach out to you if your application is successful or not. Yeah. Okay, so these are the key dates. So applications for Ramadan marketing packages have opened since 3rd March. They're still ongoing. We have approved the first batch. So we will approve batch by batch. And then the applications for Ramadan marketing packages will close on the 30th of March. Yeah. So there's no, I remember from the first webinar, someone reached out to me right after the webinar. She asked whether we need to purchase all of this in order for us to raise funds on LaunchGood in Ramadan. I said, no, okay, this is totally optional, totally up to you. If you want to go for Ramadan packages, I would say like go for it and apply and see whether your applications are successful or not, okay? All right, so additional support, inshallah in the month of Ramadan, there will be like 24/7 live support. So throughout the Ramadan and few days before Ramadan, we have like a Zoom room 24/7 with all our team members in there from around the world. You get just hop on the link and then ask us anything. Yeah. So we have 24/7 Zoom live support. If you have issues like you're not sure, how to create a campaign, or you have like technical issues, we are here to help you. We have this, ask us anything channel. Okay. So these are our teammates. We have actually more. We cannot fit everyone in here. So this is a support team. We'll provide the real-time support throughout Ramadan, inshallah. Okay. Before I introduce our Asia Pacific team, any questions so far? Zahida?
Yeah, so for the marketing packages, we have 2 questions here. Is it applicable for one campaign at one time? And is it too late to create a Ramadan campaign and utilize the marketing package?
Okay. So the first one, yes, one campaign. So all of these features is one campaign. Yes, so one campaign only. All right. And if you haven't, it's okay. You can apply your Ramadan marketing package right now, even you haven't created your campaign yet. But there will be a section where we want to know, what sort of campaign that you'll be creating. Yeah. Who are the beneficiaries? So you provide the description of that campaign, and we'll reach out to you and ask for updates. Do you have a campaign up already? If you have a campaign up already, it's easier for us to review it is best if you can just create a draft of it. It doesn't have to be perfect, as long as a draft of the campaign. So it'll be easier for us to decide, okay, what sort of campaign that you're gonna run and so on. Okay.
So for the content for the newsletter, how is it going to be? Are we providing the package, or does it have to come from the campaign creator?
Okay, so usually our newsletter manager, she will rely on whatever that you have provided in your campaign. So pictures, description, everything from your campaign. Okay, so you see here, it will be exclusive, just your campaign for one newsletter, and she will pull up whatever information that she can get from your campaign, even the image as well. Okay. All right. Any more questions, Aida?
One last question here. Where can we check how many referrals sign up using our link?
Oh, okay. It will be on the page itself. Here you will see the number of referrals here, and you also get notifications in your email saying that, hey, someone signed up. Hey, someone signed up. But it is not completed yet because we just launched a few hours ago. It will. We put more features here, and also you get to see the leaderboard, your current standing soon. Okay. Right. Okay. So let me introduce you to Asia Pacific team. Here myself, Ain. I'm leading the team, Alhamdulillah, and Zahida as well. So most of you might have known both of us since last year. And we have amazing team members, other team members joining, and especially they are supporting Ramadan especially. We have Azza from Malaysia, and also Wahida from Malaysia, Esra from Australia, Hannah from Singapore, and also Rosa from Malaysia. Okay. So if you look at our names here in brackets, so those are our emails. So my email is ain@launchgood.com. Zahida's email is zahida@launchgood.com. Azza@launchgood.com, and so on. Okay. Right, you might want to jot that down. We'll be sharing this deck. If you join our Telegram support group, we'll be sharing this deck and also the recording of this webinar. Okay, so if here, okay, this is where you get to apply, this is the form for the Ramadan packages. So you just go to launchgood.com/Ramadan packages. Once you get this deck, you can just click here on this button here and it will bring you to the form. Okay. So in summary, there are plenty of opportunities for you to raise funds on LaunchGood this Ramadan. So there are incentives, Ramadan referral programs, and we have all the support. We will also be sharing some design assets. Yeah? So meaning that we'll place some posters for you to share around. All these design assets that will help you, to raise funds. And again, the boost from the daily contest, all these incentives. And also, if you need help, we are here to help you. Again, we have all this 24/7 support. So raising funds doesn't have to be scary. Yeah, it should be, smooth, and inshallah, with our help and support, you will have, very exciting Ramadan, memorable Ramadan, inshallah. Okay, so we have a secret to share because this is not we haven't made any official announcement, and thankfully we have all of you joining, so you get to hear this first. It's regarding our fee structure. Okay, so for the ones who have raised funds with us before, the fee structure is 3% goes to credit and debit card, right? Approximately 3%. And 5% goes to our platform service fees. Yeah. So 3% plus 5%, in total, the fees would be approximately 8%, correct? So 3 plus 5. So now we are removing the platform service fees 5%. So only 3%. So Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Now we are offering 0 fees. Okay, so no platform fees for you. But how do we still make money? Like, you might be wondering, okay, how is LaunchGood going to be sustainable, right? So if we don't, if we introduce 0 fees, zero fees on platform fees. Well, we rely on tips. So donors now, when they donate, there'll be a small box where they can put in like tips, some tips for LaunchGood. Okay, so yeah, I guess this is good news for everyone. So the ones who already have campaign up on LaunchGood, this will be also applied to your campaign. So don't worry, it's not only for new campaigns, but also the campaigns who are already running. And this will be officially announced. Oh, not officially announced. It will start. It will start effectively on the 1st of April onwards. Okay. So hopefully that is great news for all of you. I mean, it's great news for us, and inshallah for all of you as well. Okay, so here are our contact details. For Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Japan, all the ASEAN countries, you can contact Zahida at launchgood.com. From Australia and New Zealand, please do contact our colleague over there who is based in Melbourne, Esra at launchgood.com. And the rest of the world, if you don't belong to any of these countries, do reach out. Do reach out to me, Ain at launchgood.com. And if you would like to have a one-to-one meeting with us, there's a free one-to-one consultation, a 30-minute consultation. You can just go to calendly.com/launchgood/APAC. Okay. If you would like to get the recording of this webinar and also the deck of this presentation, whole presentation, right? You can just join our Telegram group support. So here's the link. Zahida, please do help share the link in the chat box, so you guys can just join the link, or you can just go to Telegram and just search for LaunchGood Ramadan.
Ain, we have one last question also regarding marketing package. So if my campaign is accepted for multiple Ramadan marketing packages, will every package's ROI be guaranteed on its own?
Yes. So the guaranteed here. So the guaranteed 1x ROI is your total investment. So in total, if you invest, like, for example, $10,000, so in total, we'll make sure that you get at least 1x ROI back. Okay, meaning that you will not get less money. So if you invest 10,000, you get at least 10,000 back. If you don't meet that number, we will refund. So last year we didn't have to refund anyone. Okay. So expected ROI, inshallah, between 3 to 4x. Okay, this is not guaranteed. I wish this is guaranteed, but it is expected. We see from our from our data from the previous Ramadans, we could see that 3 to 4x ROI is the average raised. Yeah. Okay. Any more questions, Zahida?
So when will we be receiving the invoices?
So once we have approved your campaign, you will receive an email from our payment team. So far, the first batch, we have approved 15 applications, 15 applications, and we are moving to the second batch now. So yeah, so for the ones who got approved for the first batch, you'll be receiving your invoices by this week. Okay.
just for campaigns which are not accepted, will there be receiving an update from us as well?
Yes, you will know as well. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all for the questions, the chat box.
All right. You can also ask questions. You can unmute yourself and ask questions if you would like to. We do have another 7 minutes, so we do have time for more questions.
Yeah, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, my question actually was about being accepted in multiple packages. For example, first 10 days, second 10 days, and one package for newsletter.
Mm-hmm.
Is every package is going to be guaranteed on its own? For example, I invest 6,000 and 8,000 and 12,000. Are they separated? This one, the first one, I pay 6,000 is guaranteed to get at least 6,000. The 8,000 one is also guaranteed on its own, or you are going to calculate the total. If one of them, for example, I pay 6, I give 6 and get 5, and the one from 8, I invest 8 and get 12. Are you going to calculate it, the total, or every one on its own?
So when we send the invoice, we'll send the invoice in total, how much you have to pay. But then please bear in mind, it doesn't mean that whatever that you applied for, if for example you applied for 6 features or 6 bundles for multiple campaigns, it doesn't mean that you get all. So our team will review and decide, like, you know, whether we can give all, or, you know, 2 spots only, or, you know, things like that. So yeah, so it doesn't mean that you apply 6 spots, you get all 6 spots. You might get, you know, 2 spots out of 6 or so on. So it will depend on, you know, our approval team decision.
Yeah, I understand that, but say I'm accepted in 2 spots.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the first 10 days and the last 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
And for this one, for the first one, I invest 6,000, and for the second one, I invest 12.
Mm-hmm.
Is it guaranteed that the first one is going to give at least 6, and the second one is going to give at least 12?
Yes. Yes.
So everyone is on, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
So whatever total that we will invoice you, for example, if you get the spot 6K and 12K, so in total that's 18, right? So we will guarantee that you get at least 18K back. Okay, so whatever the total of the invoice, we will guarantee that you get, you know, our 1x ROI from the total. All right.
I see. Thank you very much.
Where are you from, sir?
Japan.
Oh, okay.
They are Osaka Ibaraki team.
Ah, amazing team.
Thank you
MashaAllah.
very much.
Amazing team, very hardworking, and totally understand the concept of crowdfunding. So you have amazing community as well.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. So do join again. Let me show the link of the Telegram support group here. Okay, and they can search. What are the keywords to search on the Telegram, Zahida? What are the keywords again?
You may search Ramadan on LaunchGood.
Okay, all right. So just go to Telegram and search Ramadan on LaunchGood, and you'll be able to find this group. And please do join the group, because we will be sending updates again and again and again. And we will also send out reminders, like, hey, Ramadan referrals program is starting today, and hey, 0 fees we will effective on which day, and so on. Okay, and also if we have new webinars, we'll also update on that, you know, channel, the Telegram group channel. Okay. All right. Look at the chat. Yes, this recording will be available on the Telegram. Correct. Okay. So if you want to share this recording with your team members, do share this recording with them. Okay. Oh, I can see that there's some also other questions that you got here, right? Oh, FB ads. Yeah, me previously we had Facebook ads included in our marketing packages. Now we don't have FB ads. Yeah, so no more FB ads are included in our marketing packages. Yeah. Mm. All right. Another question is there. Where is the marketing spend? Is it just on FB page, or not just on? We don't have. Again, we don't have FB included in the marketing package. So whatever features that I shared just now on the homepage, on the Zakat.com, all of those. Yeah. Once you get this deck, I hope there'll be more clarity on, where your campaigns will be featured. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Alhamdulillah, thank you for joining. Hopefully, hopefully what I've shared today it's beneficial for all of you and also for your community. Yeah, and hope you have a very memorable Ramadan this year. And please do take care. And if you have any questions, do reach out to our amazing APEC team members here. Okay. All right. Signing off. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.